The next model that I'll be explaining will be Wesley and McLean's model of communication. Bruce Wesley and Malcolm McLean's model is an extension of Newcomb's model of communication, specially adapted for mass media. Okay, they have introduced a new element C, as you can see in the image. C is considered C is new element C, which is the process of deciding what and how to communicate. This model explains that messages in mass communication pass through different checkpoints called gatekeeper before they are actually received by the receiver. This model emphasizes the role of gatekeepers within the media organizations. They decide on which messages are to be transmitted and which are not to be transmitted, how much information need to be given to an audience, and how their contents are to be modified. The model can be explained as follows. See, the gatekeepers of let's take an example of any media organization. Say, for example, newspaper organization. The gatekeepers of a newspaper organizations are the editors. Editors are the person who edits any unnecessary files before publishing and printing it and disseminating those information to the masses. Okay, so in here in newspaper organization, editors are considered as the gatekeepers because they are the people who decides what messages are to be transmitted, how are they to be transmitted, and which contents are to be modified before presenting it to the public. As you can see in the image, there is an X. There are a number of X's: X1, X2, X3, and X4 and Xn. X are considered as the source of information. Source of information simply means simply means from where we can get the source is considered as a place from where we get information. A is considered as the communicator. A communicator, that is media can be considered as the communicator. The tools of media can be considered as the communicator. B, mass communication organization. C is considered as mass communication organization or the gatekeepers, that is the editors. And B is considered as the audience, and F is considered as the feedback. The messages C, the further explanation of this model is the messages. Okay, the messages C transmits to B represents his selections from both messages to him from A's, and C's selections and abstractions from X's in his own sensory field, which may or may not be X's in A's field. Feedback not only moves from B to A and from B to C, but also from C to A. Here, A is communicator or reporter who receives messages from many sources: X1, X2, X3, X4, and an infinite number of X's, and according to his perception writes a report and sends it to C, that is the gatekeeper or the editor of the mass communication organization, as I've already explained it before, who performs the editing functions, that is process of deciding what and how to communicate. Okay, who decides what and how to communicate. The audience therefore communicate edited messages. Okay, edited messages. C send it to the audience. B, the audience therefore receives the reporters and editors version of the events and not necessarily what may be the reality. Okay, what may be the reality. In this model, C is both channel and mediator of A's transmission of X to B, and B's contact with X is more remote than Newcomb's model, if it exists at all, save through the combined processing of AC and A and C. A is the communicator and C is the gatekeeper. Now play a dominant roles. B is very much at their mercy. B is the receiver. Okay, B totally depends on A and C for the information that they are getting. Okay, they get the filtered messages from A and C. Okay, the messages from the source, the messages has to travel to A that is the sender. A, that is the sender, A, that is the sender or the communicator, and through B. Okay, through B and through C, and only then B, the receiver gets the information. The receiver gets the filtered, they do not get the raw information. Okay, raw information as it has happened. Okay, the reporter, it collects the news from the sources from different areas. Okay, they collect the report, they write the report, and they submit it to the editor, that is the gatekeeper. The gatekeeper looks at the report, they edits, they filter some messages, they control the messages that are to be sent to the public, and only then B receives the messages. So B is at the mercy of A and C in getting the information from around the world. Okay, so audience therefore receives, so B is at the mercy of A and C. It can also be seen from the model that X need not go through B via A but C via C alone. The role of C as intermediary has dual character: purposive when the process involves conveying a message through C from an advocate, a politician, for example, and non-purposive when it is matter of conveying unplanned event of the world to an audience. The main thrust of the model appears to be emphasizing the dependency of B upon A and C. As I've already explained, B is dependent on A and C. What is missing from this model, and what later thinking about mass media process insist upon, are the numerous messages, sources and influences which work upon B other than A and C, and counterbalance the influence of A and C, such as family, friends, members, peer groups, colleagues, workmates, or wider influences such as school, church, trade unions, etc. Thank you.